Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. SOS here, and we are back with our 12th episode number 12 of our No Man's Sky playthrough. And I am very happy to report, I know we left off on the last episode, a little bit of ambiguity. Am I gonna get the freighter that I want? I told you I had went through probably an hour and 10 minutes, 23 different reloads of my save to try to get that S-class freighter, and it wasn't working. So I got back at it. And here she is. S-class Imperial-looking ship. I think this is called a Venator? I'm not sure. I'm not sure the technical name for it. But yeah, what I like about it, it looks like one of those Star Destroyers, right, from Star Wars. And it is massive. I'll get out and fly around and show you. But S-Class, I named it the SOS class mothership. And yeah, I'm gonna pop in a starship, give you a little tour of it. But I have to say, like, if you want an S-class freighter, buckle up. It's gonna be a ride. I had to reload my restore point 55 times. In the process, I fought the pirate ships. It was 8 every time. I fought 440 ships in order to get this. In fact, but look at it. It's so massive. It's beautiful. In fact, I was reading online, different forums, and people just saying, you know what, don't waste your time. A-class is fine. You can upgrade it a lot. You won't be, you won't get all of the benefits of an S-class. Specifically, your frigate expeditions will not go as fast. Like, you won't have as good rewards, that kind of thing. But A-class is fine. It really is. So I was at around 50 or so. I like this little bridge area too, where kind of like an awning over the top there. So around reload number 50, was pretty discouraged. I thought to myself, you know what? I'm just gonna get the A, next one that comes up. And it came up that time, and I was about to buy this A class. But all of my technology and storage, I didn't know if that was going to switch over or not. And so I tried to switch all my freighter inventory over to my starship before I bought the new one, which was going to be an A-class. And I accidentally uninstalled and moved the matter beam. And so what was the problem? I wasn't going to be able to... Oh yeah, no, I did the technology first, and I got rid of the matter beam, and then I couldn't move all the storage, all the cargo. And I had a lot of stuff. I mean, look at it. So, like, if I removed the matter beam, and the freighter, my old freighter, wasn't in the same system. So then, I couldn't touch any of these, like, tritium, or pyrite, or uranium, all that stuff that I've accumulated over so much time. I was going to lose all that. I was like, okay, I can't do this now. I'll just reload. How long is it going to take, really, to get me another A class? That was reload number 50. Then, after that, I got C, C, B, C. I was getting really frustrated. I was running out of time that I had dedicated to do this. So, anyway, it was my last try. I was like, after this, I'm done, and I'll just try again later on. And again, I'm trying to go for an A class now because... I'm figuring after 50 plus reloads, S-class is not going to happen. Well, last try, I get in, I look down, and sure enough, S-class. Imagine my surprise. I just looked down. Whoa, the letter S. Of course, it didn't have 70 plus 50. I've upgraded it since then. So, just to give you an idea, it had like... the first 3 rows of technology up to about here. And then it had 30 or so cargo spaces, but I got a bunch of cargo bulkheads from crash freighters that I had stored, so upgraded it quite a bit. And yeah, we are good to go. We have a new S-Class freighter. So, and I already installed all the hyperdrive upgrades. There's some supercharged slots within this grid for hyperdrive. I can go 37, 36, which is pretty crazy, but it's not even the maximum. And we'll get into that later on when we talk about upgrading freighter technology. There's a way to do it, but it's a bit involved. But I wanted to do something else first. So, give you an update on that. I'm still waiting for this selenium. I mean, I harvested and planted some more because I want a decent supply going, but man, does it take forever. So I can't really advance this quest much. But last time we talked about the living frigates. The, what they're called? Cosmic Megafauna. And now we have 2 of them as our frigates. So there's one over there, which is a freighter, which is an expedition reward. Alright, and then there's another one who's not doing anything right now. He's not on expedition, he's just hanging out. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, none of them are on expedition, are they? Or maybe they are. So they're both S-Class too, which is no, that's not the one. It is this one. No. This one. Sorry. Yes, so this is our first living frigate that we got, and then I had an expedition reward for the Leviathan. But anyway, the special thing about these living frigates is that occasionally they have a chance to bring home some unique upgrades, which are only applicable for living starships. Well, we don't have a living starship. So I figured we would start that path, and I'd walk you through how to get that started. Because you probably saw in my freighter, I actually do have a couple of these special upgrade modules for living ships that came in with my organic frigates. The Psychonic Egg. It's like a technology upgrade for a living ship, and then these spawning sacks increase your inventory, increase your storage, like a storage augmentation. But if you want to get your hands on your own living ship, you first need to go to the Space Anomaly. So we're gonna do that. It's funny because this ship right here kind of looks like a living ship. And, you know, I like it. I've been using it a lot, honestly, because of all of the space battles that I had to do. What did I say? 440 ships that I had to destroy en route to this S-Class freighter. I'm telling you, that was frustrating. It really was. So I think all in all, I spent probably 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours, just reloading my restore point and then going back, doing the battle. And as far as I can tell, there may have been at one point... Oh, look, there's a living ship right there. There may have been at one point a way to skip that. I think there was. In fact, I think I've done it in the past, to skip that pirate battle and just, you know, land on the space station and then go to the freighter. I think they patched that out, because every time I tried, it was gone. The freighter was vanished. Unable to be found. And I even tried going directly onto the freighter. That was no good either. It just vanished. So I think they really tried to patch that out. So anyway, what you need to begin this living ship quest, get your very own living ship like this guy over there. That's a nice one, by the way. Is you need to use Quicksilver, which is the reward that we've been getting from Nada as we continue with the main quest. And then you go to this guy here, and then create exotic items from Quicksilver. And these are all things you can buy with your Quicksilver. Hopefully you haven't bought anything with yours. That's a nice cape to have. I like capes. Anyways, hopefully you haven't bought anything because it costs quite a bit. But if you hit your left bumper a couple times, you'll get to other curiosities. This is what we need: void egg, an anomalous egg. The shell is tough and leathery and twitches when touched. And it costs 3,200 quicksilver. Now I have 3,300, so I'm gonna buy one of these.
Collectible received.
But if you don't have enough quicksilver, haven't gone far enough in the main quest, or just don't want to go through the main quest just yet, go to the Nexus here, and I think once per day you can do one of these missions that give you quicksilver. And during the weekend, only give you 400, but during the weekend they do like a weekend expedition mission or whatever that will give you, I think, 1,200 quicksilver. So you could do it in what? You need 3,200. You could do 12, and then it would take you like 5 or 6 days, including a weekend day, in order to get enough quicksilver to buy the void egg. Okay, but maybe you have enough quicksilver already, so just buy your void egg, which I think I did, right? Yep, I have it. And then I'm gonna go back to my freighter because the world outside my freighter is so scary. All right. Also, I have something I have to do at my settlement. I just got, while I was doing the freighter battle, I got a message from my settlement saying they were under attack. I mean, sounds dire, but honestly, they will be under attack by the time I get there, no matter what, so I'm in no rush. I'll harvest these very fast-growing frost crystals. Okay, so let's look at our void egg. Anomalous egg, which is when touched. A faint tapping can be heard coming from within. From time to time, it appears to sing. Now, did we get a mission along with that? We didn't. I think if you take it out into deep space and then pulse drive, then it will awaken. Let's find out. Try to remember how to wake this thing up. Alright, let's pulse drive. It seems to be sleeping or something. Void egg. Yeah. Nothing seems to be happening, and I don't want to pulse drive too far away from these planets. Yeah, I renamed that planet Danger Planet. Man, it has high... Oop. Anomaly. Ah. It's like a living ship has intercepted us. We hear you, traveler. We are connected. Your body is of ours. This craft is like none I have ever seen before. It looks alive. Its broadcast is pure music, and yet I understand the melody making words in my mind. The void egg I acquired from the Space Anomaly begins to resonate in response. The tones that had previously formed words now shift in form, modulating their music into readable navigation data. Coordinates have been registered to my starship systems. There we go. Interstellar coordinates received. Alright. We'll have to warp to a different system. So this has triggered the quest line. We'll do some of this quest line, but I'll tell you out the gate, it is just warp to one place, find the location, interact, and then wait. You'll see. But we'll warp. And this is a new system I've never been to. That's always nice. And now we don't have to worry about how many warps we've done or how long it's been. We've got the freighter we want forever. So I'm not counting warps anymore. The void egg seeks a specific world in this system. Examine the egg in the inventory. Okay. So we kind of use this. Huh? Examine the egg. Okay. When touched, conjures a powerful vision of a world beset by powerful anomalies and strange colors. Ah, okay.
Hostile scan detected.
Oh, that's fun. What do you want? Offer units or be destroyed. I really don't have time to mess with these pirates, so they're just gonna have to die, unfortunately.
Hostile ships approaching.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, that's where the thing wants me to go. On that nice Earth-looking planet. I've been fighting ships so much I can probably do it in my sleep. This guy has some maneuverability. Ah, stay still. Come on. There we go.
Hostile ships deleted.
Gonna get some standing with the Corvax and Starshield batteries and the suspicious packet. Hyperdrive module. Alright, we'll sell that at the space station. Might as well call in the freighter. It's so big compared to my other one, it's crazy. I'm gonna call in the freighter and scan this system. Just to claim the discovery of it, right? Why not? Discovered today. So, which planet was it? This one? Yeah, fiery planet. Wow. Maybe we'll get some selenium if that's the planet we're going to. Or Lost Green Planet. Maybe that's where we're going. Anyway, if we go to the fiery planet, I'll get some more selenium while I'm down there. So we can speed up this agricultural... that's a hard word. Agricultural quest line. Alright. Oh, that's the Lost Green Planet. Okay. No problem. No. Sorry, I was trying to, recharge.
Technology recharge.
So living ships are unique in a few different ways. None of the technology upgrades that we use for any other starships work for living ships. You need those psychonic eggs in order to get technology upgrades. And all the components are different too. They're basically organs of the alien ship. But we'll see more of that once we obtain one. Which, full disclosure, it won't be this episode. Because every time you get a piece ready, it needs time to like develop and grow. Which is 24 real hours. Not game hours. So basically, I'll do this now, but I'll have to come back on a different episode to see it through. Alright, which way am I going here? 1,200 units that way? Alright. I haven't decided which one I like better. Either the melee Yeah, I think I like that better. So let's store this. Just because I use less jetpack to go further forward. I'm pretty sure. I should test that. Might as well scan these animals. This way. Is that a cave? A mini one. Hmm, 600 units to go. Keep using my scanner trying to find like maybe some deuterium plants so I can just get a boost. So far, nothing. I thought that might have been one. Oh, there we go. Over there. And I'm pretty much already almost there. That'll get me the rest of the way. Oh, right there. Okay. Make me go in circles here. I needed marrow bulb, right? Yeah, I needed marrow bulb for something. Since I'm right next to a cave, I might as well take advantage. Any other marrow bulbs? This is a cool little cave. Into the water. Alright, I guess that's it for marrow bulb. Alright, distributed secure archive. Archive of Korvax Prime. Retrieval in progress. Log follows. Language transfer with non-convergent individuals now processed. Understood. Possible. But coexistence unavailable until the nature of non-convergent experience understood. Gek Viking to removed. Must begin experiment with fewer variables. Control required. Experimental synthesis unit operational. Awaiting biogenesis materials. The ancient structure is a recording of convergence activity on Korvax Prime. It appears to contain the pathway for creating a long-forgotten experiment. Yeah, so this is what happens each time. You go to a monument of some kind, then it asks you to insert a special, unique material that you just don't have. So you click leave, and it gives you the blueprint. So you have to find materials to make the thing and then come back to the monument and give the material. So just don't have the materials, as if in response to this failure, it supplies me with a blueprint. Is this what my egg has been seeking? I need a consciousness bridge with hexite, pugnium, and a Korvax casing, which I have a Korvax casing. But what's hexite? So, craft the consciousness bridge. Can I make hexite? I don't think so. Gather hexite. Oh, the egg has echolocated a source of hexite. Okay. Where is that? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I need my ship. That would be a heck of a walk. I just walked there. Even now, it's a little far, so I'll just hit the atmosphere real quick. And then go down this way. Looks like a structure. Oh, okay, it's a crashed freighter. Perfect. I'll get some other materials while I'm here. Hostile consciousness overwrite detected. Erasing. All records successfully bioencrypted. Magnetic elements rendered to unrecoverable hexite. Okay, extract the hexite. Security systems reacted to my presence, or perhaps to that of some other uninvited visitor. Whatever prompted this response, I have the materials I require. Okay. Requires a consciousness bridge. Urgent. Okay. So I can manufacture this now with the hexite that I have, because I had all the other pieces. Yep. So you craft the component. Then it tells you to go back. But I've got some materials to collect from this crashed freighter. I rarely pass up an opportunity to loot a crashed freighter. Salvage frigate module, which I don't really need anymore, but very valuable if you don't have all your freighter upgrades. Polyfibers. I definitely want to take the opportunity, but I'm thinking there's not a lot that I'm gonna need from these. I'm at a point in the game where kind of OP, kind of goated. I'm in God mode essentially. So much money, so many upgrades, so many nanites. Like, what else do I really need? The other things that I don't have are just unique or rare things that you have to go through the story mode for, or through whatever quest line is appropriate. Like this, right? Consciousness bridge. I don't have that. Go through all these steps to get hexite. I don't have that. Most of the other things, though, in the game are very attainable for me. So we'll get this piece done of the living ship, and then we'll move on to probably helping our settlement. I don't want to leave them stranded. Alright, what do I got here? Salvage data. Raider. That I'm gonna sell, that I'm gonna sell. Even that I'm gonna sell. Alright, so I'll install these back because I'm not gonna be traversing the planet surface too much anymore. Go. And then I deliver the consciousness bridge. Waiting biogenesis materials. The machine accepts the biogenic machine I have assembled. I hear a rumbling echo of its past experience returning to the present. It outputs or births a cluster of cells, some proto-tissue. What purpose did these ancient Korvax have in mind? So I get the fragile neural stem, a delicate web of living tissue. This is the spark that will ignite a new life form into existence. It requires careful attendance while it matures. So then you see, allow the neural stem to mature. Say 22 hours, 46 minutes. Ah! Go away, Sentinels. Go away. So that's real time. So I'm gonna have to wait almost an entire day in order to do anything else. But every mission is exactly that. You go to the monument, it tells you what you need to manufacture, but you don't know the ingredients, gives you the blueprint, you go find the stuff, make the thing, bring it back. You have to do that like 4 or 5 times. So this is a tedious mission, but once you get a living ship successfully, I've done all the missions. Subsequent living ships, if you ever wanted to increase your fleet size with more living ships, all you have to do is buy a void egg from the Space Anomaly and then activate it, I think, in a random star system. Each star system has their own procedurally generated living ship. You activate in the star system and then it locates the ship on a planet nearby, but it costs 10,000 nanites to spark life into it, I guess you could say. So you don't have to go through all of these mission steps every time if you want new or different living ships. Something to keep in mind. Alright, dude, can I sell you this suspicious upgrade that I have? Yeah, thanks. And I'm gonna buy some stuff in here. Tritium, sure. Salt. All of it. And what do I have to sell? Economy demands energy. Wait. What? Starship. I can't sell the salvage frigate module or the polyfiber? Oh, that's very strange. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, I don't know how we got into that whatever secret menu I was in, but alright, we're out of it now. Whew, that was a new one. Alright. Actually, you know what? Let's talk about, we've got so much money. Let's talk about this. This guy, the junk dealer, for 5 million units will give you a, I forget what it's called. I hear a faint, rapidly modulated whistle. Then, with the faintest nod of the head, the Korvax hands me a small radio device. Emergency signal scanner. And what this does is, where is it? You tune the signal while you're in any. You can do it at any time. You tune the signal, and then use your pulse drive out in space, and you will happen upon an abandoned freighter. This isn't like a derelict freighter. No, okay, I'm sorry. You'll come upon a derelict freighter. This isn't like any of those generic abandoned freighters we've come across already, where it's just floating, you destroy a cargo pod, pirates come attack you, and that's about it. Now, this is, well, there's a bit more to it, and I will show you. And I think if you buy one, it's 5 million. If you try to buy another one, I think it's 10 million, but they reset after a day, I'm pretty sure. Each subsequent purchase, if you purchase them like one right after the other, they get more and more expensive until it resets, and I think that's a 24-hour window. Anyway, let's try this baby out. So I'm gonna tune signal. Tuning. And now activate your pulse drive. And you see it's searching for Derelict Freighter frequencies. Okay, exit your pulse drive, and there it is. Alright. Now, the difference with these ones is you can actually land on it, which we're gonna do. As you get closer, you'll see a landing pad. There it is. Okay. Now, these aren't for the faint of heart. There are two types. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. Each system, each star system, has a procedurally generated derelict freighter, and it will be the same every time. If I get another signal and I fly around in this same star system, I will come upon another derelict freighter, but it will be an exact copy of this one in every way. Okay? When I say there's two types of derelict freighters, okay, there are enemies in both, but in one type of derelict freighter, there are robotic enemies, and in the other type, they are aliens. And your progress is not saved. See, it didn't make a restore point when I got out of my ship. It doesn't save on derelict freighters. And why would you want to go to a derelict freighter? Well, you'll find unique rewards in these chests that we'll go through. But you're in deep space, so it's freezing. It's freezing everywhere. So you'll see these little mini space heaters. Just turn them on, and as you stand next to it, you'll be okay. There's a few points throughout the derelict freighter that you'll see these teleports, which will teleport you back to the start. If you want to just get the heck out of Dodge, you can do that. But what we're looking for are storage containers, much like this one here, that will have unique rewards. So, mostly tainted metal, which can be used at that little tent vendor where we got this radio signal. Okay. Active. Alright. Docking bay, door control, and then there's some supplies here. You always get 3 repair kits from these introductory crates before you even go into the freighter. And a few minerals or elements, which are nice. But always those 3 repair kits. So if you want to farm repair kits, very expensive way to do it, but you buy a tuner, go to a derelict freighter, get the repair kits, get out, rinse and repeat. Don't recommend that, it's just super expensive. Okay. So now what? Well, we gotta access this terminal in order to open this door over there. Severe incident. Total lockdown. Access denied. No crew life signs detected. Crew manifest and captain's log may assist in incident diagnosis. Cargo integrity 95%. Salvage and recovery likely. Access doors have been sealed and internal systems disabled. Manual restart required. Alright, restart the internal gravity. Gravity calibration error. Freedom of movement reduced. Environmental protection is offline. Attempt manual restart. Yeah, go ahead. Failed. Unable to restore heat control. Protection against extreme cold is required. Emergency fabrication unit available. Access supply cache. Collect emergency supplies. I think I did that already. Additional supplies can be collected within the airlock. Okay. The indoor seal override. So you have to use one of your active receivers to unseal the door. I think that might have been a patch, because it used to be, and I was going to show you this after, it used to be that you could use the radio signal, and then it would start you into searching for the derelict freighter. Then you could put that signal, the radio, into your personal refiner, go through the whole Derelict Freighter, leave, take that out of your personal refiner, and it would be ready to go again. So you wouldn't have to spend the extra 5 million every time. They must have patched that out because that was a little OP of a glitch. But anyway, let's use our active receiver to unseal the door. Actually, let's see if it's, yeah, the radio's consumed. Alright, so get your guns ready, because, like I said, there are enemies throughout these. Derelict freighters are dangerous environments full of environmental hazards and hostile entities. Locate valuable salvage. So, there are 3 terminals that you can access, and you can read the thing in the menu if you want to get the full rundown. But basically, we can go to different zones within the freighter. This one has 11. Some have less, some have more. You want to activate these heating units to keep you warm as you go, because if I go outside of that, you'll see my temperature starts going down. Hazard protection. There's the tainted metal I was referring to that we can use at the little tent shop. There's a log right here. Extract from Watch Officer's Daily Report. Trade Gek Icar in engineering found guilty of arson. Purged from ship via airlock. Wow. They don't mess around with arson, I guess. You can open these specimen containers too. And you get some kind of living slime. I don't care for living slime, so I'm not going to open many of those. There's another log. You don't go very fast, do you? You can sprint a little bit. It's not super fast. I got some units out of that one. Excellent. Another log. Watch Officer's Daily Report. Discipline. Help Gek Laren found guilty of theft. Purged from ship. Yeah, so they're not too keen on breaking the rules. Alright, so you go through door by door into each zone. And you're looking for, there's 3 main areas. So they said records terminal detected. There's a captain's log, and there's an engineering unit. We'll get to all of those. The engineering unit's usually at the end. It's the last thing. More tainted metal, excellent. Going slow. Teleport coordinators, cool. Projectile ammo, okay. Not to speak too soon, but I'm pretty sure this is a, like, robotic, like a non-biological entity type. They give you upgrades too. Type of derelict freighter, because I'm not seeing the telltale signs of like an alien infestation. I'm gonna activate my cold shield here. Just have another buffer. Alright, records terminal. Searching. Override history, encrypted company charter details, encrypted crew manifest. Alright, I can access that. Crew status as of last shipwide bioscan. Commanding officer and duty officers, yep. Crew status active 41. Crew incapacitated 30. Supernumeraries. Okay, a bunch of names. Update bioscan. Scanning ship for biological traces. No biological trace. Matches crew records. Retrieving last known crew positions. Okay, commander was in a redacted area. One security officer was in the primary transmitter. Lieutenant, emergency transmitter, emergency warp units. Alright. So you get the crew manifest. So you can bring this back. This is essentially what you're after when you go to these derelict freighters. You bring that back to one of two places, which I'll show you later on. Because there are interested parties. Alright, let's get this heater on. Open the door. So these are little, I don't know, jellies? You can call them jellyfish, I guess. They look like jellies. They will not, they will hurt you if you're too close, for sure. But they're not, like, gonna attack you. Specialist York, presented with cauterized digits. Outbreak continues to progress through crew. Total cases 29%. Uh-oh, outbreak. That's discouraging. I'm gonna get rid of those, just so I don't accidentally walk into them. Captain's eyes only. Pre-flight crew appraisal. Help get your refree. Specialism cargo security. Some stats. Predicted remaining lifespan. Wow. Addendum. Personal notes. Large personal food supply. Where from? Ah, so I got security credentials. So you do need some of what I've just found, like security credentials and crew manifest and that kind of stuff, to access the final terminal, the engineering unit. I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I've done these, but remembering as I go along. Okay, it looks like we're going downstairs. I haven't found any, like, hostile entities up to this point. Lucky me. That's one of those spoke too soon moments as soon as I open this door, I bet. Okay, so if it's a mechanical enemy one, look up at the ceilings. You know, I'm not finding anything at all. Here's some lockers. Viking dagger. Hypnotic eye. Some of these things are useful, some of these things... I mean, I'm gonna sell most of them, probably. Units. I mean, we always need units. I think this is the way we follow the pink signs to get to the engineering thing at the end. You can use your scanner, too, and sometimes it gives you clues about where you are. It'll highlight these crates you can open. That's helpful. Ooh, a rare item. Musical potions. That's going to be super valuable. Yeah, 2.1 million for that. That's awesome. Okay, a couple more of these jellies. Tons of lockers. More logs. So I'm gonna get rid of these jellies. Now we can go through some of these lockers' units. We're just gonna go fast. Pretty easy to fill up your inventory too with these lockers, and good thing I got a freighter, right? And just move all of it to there. Mainly we just want to get my hands on the tainted metal, just because that's something that you can't really get anywhere else. Expedition event. Arrived in Ninskiv system. Scouts learned of an investment opportunity on planet something. Purchased a large share of terraforming business. Collected goods from planet this. Goods were of poor quality. Landed at station that. Offered minerals. Minerals for a pirate booty trap. Exploded in the hold. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. That explains it. Is this where I came from? Yeah. So like these pink circles,
Ground protection falling.
I think is where you're supposed to go for the engineering room at the end. I can't seem to reach those jellies. There we go. Secure mainframe detected. I'm close to that. That's it over there. So these you can open too. This room is full of stuff. These are fallen down lockers, obviously. What's my inventory looking like? Put it all on my freighter for now, I guess. So many jellies!
Protection falling.
Like, I'm all about protecting wildlife, but those guys will hurt you, and they hurt you fast. Just realized my shield's gone, so I better
Recharge.
load that up. You'll see these tubes floating around too. Those have different elements in them.
Units received.
Alright, let's access this secure mainframe. Private mainframe. Access denied. Captain DNA required. Well, there's no captain. Override available. Indicate captain's fate. Unknown. Input accepted. Log will record captain's fate as unknown. Presumed dead. Duty officer may take command. Authenticate. Security credentials required. So I can log in as petty officer. You know, you might find this. You might find the acting lieutenant credentials, but I found petty officer on. Credentials accepted. Log will record you as a temporary commander. Read captain's log. Trade computer insists we allow Korvac's friend to stay on board in my own boardroom as if it were a GEC. Efficient, it says. We'll secure a trade deal. We still have such quotas to meet. The worries, Korvac's friend is only wasted time and expense. There's strange food, fussy insistences. We dine together again. I prefer Korvac's friend more and more. They are unlike other Korvacs. They have interesting things. Machine friend is correct. We must be free of our flesh to reach our potential. Metal and light, holy metal and holy light. It will free me. Uh-oh. So I have the captain's log. Again, we can sell these to the right buyer, depending on what you want. We'll see that later on. Yikes. Okay, I don't know if you saw that, but there's a jelly in the ceiling. They can clip in and out of these walls and whatever, so... Gotta be careful. I guess we're going down further. I think it said that I just found something else. Ah, there it is. That's the engineering control right there. So I made it all the way to the end. That is the last thing. And this was a pretty decent derelict freighter. I do say so. Like, there were no hostile entities at all. It's very rare. Ship AI logging fragment. All AI internal memory encrypted, decrypting. For underling AFROs. Very high serviceability, immune functionality extremely low. Okay. Expunged. Alright, I don't know what that means. Sealed brochure.
Units received.
Got a historical document that's rare.
Units received.
Alright, let's flip this heater on. And just take stock of what I have here. Okay, so that can sell that. That, okay. We'll keep the ion battery. I don't need living slime. It's pretty much worthless. All right. So finally, when you get to the end, you get to this engineering control. You have a few options. Generator failure detected. Fabricators on emergency power construct components. So you can extract nanites. So you just get a chunk of nanites from it. I don't even know how many, but I have other ways to get nanites, so I never use that. Fabricate freighter bulkhead. If you wanted some more cargo bulkhead, there's better ways to get it. You don't have to go through all this. You can just search for crashed frigates. This is the best one. Fabricate technology upgrade. So if you take this, you'll get a random upgrade for your freighter that you can't otherwise obtain. This is the only way to get these freighter upgrades. I say random, but it's the same, and it's the same every time in the star system. So whatever I get from this, let's say it's a B-class hyperdrive upgrade, it will always be that every time I do this derelict freighter in this star system. I'd have to go to a different star system and do a derelict freighter to get a different technology upgrade. Let's see what they give me. Internal technology replication initiated, extraction complete, deployable unit ready for collection. Ah, gross. C-classed, the C-class fleet exploration unit can be redeployed into your own capital ship to improve the exploration abilities of your fleet. So, as you can see, you can upgrade your freighter or your fleet performance with these upgrades. It works the same as other upgrades. You can only have 3 of a specific kind at a time. But yeah, C-class, not great. Not great. But then once you're done in here, you can just access the teleport terminal. Step in. You're teleported to emergency airlock. And you can just walk out. They cycle between all available rooms. Teleport again to reach the next room. Well, we're at the beginning, which is where we want to be. So let's get out of here. And I'm going to recharge my life support while we're here. And this, might as well.
Technology recharge.
Nope. Life support, life support, life support, life support.
Technology recharge.
Okay. So now we go back to the space station. And we can sell our crew manifest. Oh, space station, please. There we go. What's this? What do you want? He wants to buy or sell. Ooh, yes, sir.
Product received.
Selenium, please. I'll buy the fungal mold too.
Product received.
Excellent. Oh, I can't sell him the stuff for my freighter. That's all right. Actually, before I go into the space station, let's add the stuff I'm gonna sell. Marrow bulb I'm gonna hang on to, because I know I need that for something. Some part of my base mission. I knew I had some of those Viking effigies. Gek relic. Unstable plasma? I don't know where to put that. I'll put that right there, I guess. I don't know. What else did I have? Okay, I have some of those. I'm gonna put those actually in here in case I wanna go to the Space Anomaly and unlock some things. Okay, this I'm gonna sell. I'll sell that, sell this, and store that. Okay. Oh, that's nowhere near everything. Okay. And see, this only gives me 60 nanites, so I'm not gonna sell it. I'm gonna install it in my freighter for now, and I'll obviously get better ones later on. But you see, the stat that it works on, expedition scientific ability, that's good. But you can see on the top right of the screen, it has some of my freighter stats. Hyperdrive range, warp efficiency, storage space, and fleet coordination. When I installed this upgrade, my fleet coordination went up. If I store it, 27.5. If I install it, 27.7. If I put it in my technology, my supercharged slot, 29. The higher your fleet coordination rating, the faster your expeditions go and the better rewards that you get from those expeditions. So that's an upgrade for my fleet. C-class, but it's something, right? And until I get a better one, that's where it will stay. Let's see, what else do I get? These things are gonna stay. Tainted metal, I'll put that on my freighter. And the selenium on my freighter. That's gonna be sold. That's gonna be sold. That on the freighter. Decrypted user data. Sold. And I'll store the Viking dagger for some reason. I probably never use these. So there's different types of artifacts, curiosities they call them, that you offer. There's certain scenarios where they become useful. You offer them at alien artifacts to discover portal locations. So, you know, I like to have them on hand in case I need to do that. You know, I got so much storage space. Put them there. Just put them somewhere useful. Divergence cube. Sell at trade terminals. I don't think I need to keep this. Where are the other? There's a curiosity. Divergence cube. I don't know which what, but there. I guess that'll do. My keen tablet. Alright. The selenium away. Fungal mold. Okay, I think we're in good shape.
Warning. Threat detected.
I don't have time for that guy. 234,000 units. Wow. Dangerous indeed. Sorry about the inventory management break. Alright, so in terms of the crew manifest, I don't know if you saw that on the bottom right, but it just flashed up a little explanation. So if you turn that in, you can either turn it in here to the scrap dealer or over there to the guild envoy. So I'll show you what the rewards are. Oops. So to the scrap dealer, such a manifest has value. Do you wish to exchange will offer tainted metal. If you sell it to them, you get tainted metal. And if you bring it over here, I think they just give you a reputation increase. Carapaces will be respected. Should traveler or entity wish to share what they know. Donate. Yeah, if you donate, I think it increases your standing with that faction. Which... Ooh. Ooh, look at that. That's something you don't see every day. We already have one. We already have one. We don't need that. That was nice, though. You just don't often see that. And it matches with my other one. We don't need it. We don't need it. Come on. Come on, SOS. Focus. Alright. Yeah, let's get the tainted metal. Because I can actually use it. That's 200 tainted metal. And then the captain's log, you can do the same. So if I give the captain's log to the guy, I get the same amount of tainted metal, I believe. I don't know, I didn't see the number go up. Yeah, now I have 715 tainted metal. Also never been to this space station before, so I might as well get this while I'm here. And I will sell the technology thing that I have. Okay. A couple other things from my starship that I want to sell. All right. Perfect. Now, what can you buy with tainted metal? Might be next question. Let's see. Oh, see? Now if I wanted another radio, I'd have to spend 10 million units. So... not, you know, if you're trying to farm multiple of the upgrades. So let's say I got a C-class fleet upgrade. Let's say I wanted 3 of those. I could just buy 3 of these radio transmitters and just run through the Derelict Freighter again, get the same upgrade. Now I have 3. But the game tries to make that more difficult by increasing the price every time. If I bought it for 10 million, I think it would probably go up to 20 million. Or something like that. So the cost gets more and more prohibitive the more you buy. But again, it resets after 24 hours, I'm pretty sure, in which case you can come back and buy one for 5 million. Anyway, what are you selling? Oh, okay. He just talks about what the radio transmitter does. There we go. So for tainted metal, you could buy suspicious packets. So it's a random contraband good that you can sell later on. Technology, random suspicious upgrade. You could buy repair kits for 584 tainted metal. You need to get your hands on more of those. These are decorations. Personal decorations. Yep. Wow. 3,200 tainted metal for an anomalous face transformation. Horrific flesh helmet. That sounds terrible. I'm gonna buy that one of these times. Yep, just some decorations. Nothing super helpful, but, you know, it's tainted metal. You can only get it from one place, might as well get some. But I'm gonna store it. Okay. Now, let's talk about getting the better upgrades for your freighter. So, if you hop onto the NMS Coordinate Exchange, which I'll have a link for in the description, which I've linked before in other videos, but very useful tool. Hop on there and look for S-Class Freighter upgrade, and you'll easily find coordinates for star systems that have S-Class Freighter upgrades when you run through the Derelict Freighter. And all you have to do is teleport to that system, find somewhere to make a base, so you have a war point in that star system, and then when it's gonna cost money, but buy a $5 million transmitter, and then find the Derelict Freighter, run through it, and then tomorrow do the same until you have 3 of those S-Class upgrades, and then bam, move on to the next upgrade type. And as far as things you can upgrade for your freighter, you can upgrade your frigate expeditions, like that upgrade we just got was. I think there's 4 different types of upgrades you can do for your frigate expeditions. But the one I always seek out is the hyperdrive upgrades. You can get S-Class hyperdrive upgrades for your freighter to increase this number. See, right now I can go 3,700 light years in a jump, 37, 36. But you can go up to, I think the highest I've ever seen was like 6,500. You get the right upgrades and the right S-Class, the right configuration of technology, supercharged slots. Anyway, we'll work with what we have, but we'll probably be able to get close to that. At least in the 5,000 or 6,000 range. And that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit, considering if I go to the warp drive here, warp map. So the galaxy itself, or the distance to the galactic core, is 709,000. So if I could do a warp for 6,000 light years every warp, I could potentially get there in 100 warps. 110 warps, whatever. So, I mean, it would still take a while, but there's better ways to get to the galactic core, which we will talk about later on. Why would you want to do that? I don't know. We'll talk about it later. Don't you worry about it right now. But even now, let's see how far I can warp. 37, 36. I just keep going this way, and right there is beyond my warp limit. If I look back where I came from, I don't even see. Oh, it's way over there. That's pretty far. I mean, of course, the core is way further, but yeah. So that's what we're gonna do next time. So next episode, we're gonna continue the living ship quest line and see what's next there. And then, whoa, what was that? Power outage? Anyway, we'll do the living ship, and then we will do a Derelict Freighter run in a targeted system. So I'll find something on NMS Coordinate Exchange, and we'll go through the Derelict Freighter. And in the meantime, I'll try to buy a couple more radio transmitters, maybe like 5 or 6. I'm not gonna buy them all at once, obviously, but in between episodes, I'll buy some more so we have some to work with. Maybe we'll get some hyperdrive upgrades. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Leave a like on the video, that definitely helps. And leave a comment. What do you like about the series so far? What do you want to see in the next episode? That kind of thing. But thanks for watching. I've been SOS, and I will see you next time. Bye.